Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Pisces out there. So let's get after it. Alrighty. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell my Pisces out there? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Pisces out there? What do they secretly want to tell my Pisces out there? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy situation here. So, first of all, we are dealing with an individual here with the Seven of Wands, in which they feel as if they have the higher ground here. So I feel as if this is a person that you're in a relationship with, and it's been on again, off again, on again, off again. So there's been some ebbs and flows and ups and downs with the situation, okay? For sure. But they make you happy. So, in other words, when things are on, when they popping, things are popping. Like, so in other words, when things are good, it's great. All right? But when things are bad, things is downright despicable. All right? With the Three of Swords here. So there's a third party situation that has been engaged in with the situation. Okay? And that has sent you in a situation where you got the Ten of Swords here. So there is this epic sense of betrayal. Okay? Third party situation, heartache that is here. Alright? So, with that being the case, alright, there is an awful lot of regret, Five of Cups, that this individual is looking back and regret on. So let me just be clear, okay, about what's happening here. So this is a person that feels as though they have the higher ground. They screwed up, but nevertheless they have the higher ground. Okay, they want to make this thing work, because when you guys are together and you're happy, things are dynamite. All right, but when things are bad, they're like super, super bad. This particular time was a third party involvement here. There was a sense of betrayal and hurting with the Ten of Swords, and a sense of looking back and regret. That they're looking back and regret crying over spilled milk, okay? With the Five of Cups here. Now, the reason I bracketed and stopped it there, because then the reading goes in a different direction. So I just want to say here is that this situation is a person that you're with. There was a third party involvement, but you didn't break up with them, okay? You didn't break up with them. So if this doesn't pertain to you, if you're the person like you cheat on me, you're done. Then this is not for you. But if you are a person whom or in a situation and there was a third party involvement here, and you just kind of took a break, but you didn't break up, or the person was put in the doghouse or whatever, this is your reading, okay? Just want to be clear about that. So that happened, sense of betrayal, but the individual's feeling, now the individual that did it is feeling sorry, feeling hurt, looking back and regret, like, what was I thinking? And they're trying to take control of the situation, assert themselves. This person's being very apologetic, very humble, very remorseful for what they did, okay? And you got the Death card here. So endings and new beginnings. So they're like, you know what? Listen, I don't want to break up with you. I don't want to break up. I don't want it to break up. I don't want to break up. I had a lapse in judgment, a moment of weakness, a moment of stupidity. Please forgive me. Let's go to counseling. I'll do whatever it needs, whatever it takes to make things right, to make you trust me, and to make you understand that I want this relationship to work. So the Death card represents that this is a situation in which they want a whole new beginning, endings and new beginnings. Now, we also at the end of this got the Empress card here. Now, their thinking is that, hey, listen, maybe what we need to do is let's have a baby. Let's have children. Let's have a child. Now, you know, I'm going to give my 2 cents into that, and I really shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway, because it's my channel. Right. Sometimes that works. You know, you go through a bad situation and you try to have a child, and that kind of brings you guys close together. But sometimes that just makes, from my experience, a lot of time that just makes it worse. You know, because basically what you're doing is you're using a child as a chip, as a bargaining chip. So, okay, you're pregnant now, so now we got to make it work, this and that and the other. It would be far more cathartic if you work out your problems first and then you had a child, instead of having a child in order to fix the problems, because it never works out right. You know, people may start feeling resentful if they don't get the full, you know, if they don't get your full attention, and the person has your child, you're like, yo, so what the hell is this? Well, why did we do this? Inversely, you know, hormones involved, you know, and you could be like, well, you know, just get away from me. So it can end up backfiring anyway. So it would be far more intelligent to work out your problems before you decide to bring a child into the scenario. Okay? All right, just put it out there. No. All right, so let's see, what are the potential blockages? Sorry for that little rant, just had to put that out there. All right? So let's see, what are the potential blockages? What are the potential blockages to this situation? What are the potential blockages to this situation? What are the potential blockages to the situation? Show me the cards you need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay, plenty of cards in which there are many. First, we got Page of Pentacles, representing communication, trying to find the best way to put things. Why? Is because it's, you know, when a screw up happens of this magnitude, it's very hard to find the right words to make things right. Okay, words alone aren't going to work here. So, Page of Pentacles is all about trying to find the right word to articulate the perspective that you want to get across without doing more harm. So that's problematic. Okay, first block. Second would be Wheel of Fortune is not turning in your favor, or at least no time soon. So things are going to be pretty screwed up for a little bit here. Also, you got the Moon card here. Moon card representing a situation in which there is this sense of hidden perils. Okay, because if you did it once, how do I know you're not going to do it again? How do I know it's truly ended? How do I know that there's not someone else, you know, out there? You know, how do I know you haven't been doing this the whole time? You know, so there's a whole lot that goes into when something of this magnitude happens, and if you stay in a relationship, you know, all of this it has to be dealt with. You know, that's why I say bringing a child into a situation like this, it's just kind of going to glaze over all of those hidden problems, and it's going to kind of push them down. And then they're going to come back, you know, explosively. Also, we got the Two of Wands here, which means that there's a clear decision to be made. The decision of either choosing to stay in a relationship or leaving it is going to be like this little ping pong thing going back and forth for quite a while here. So someone is going to have to, you know, being able to take control of the situation. It's going to be hard to do that, especially if you're the one that messed up. So it's going to be hard to take control of the situation. Yeah, it's going to be hard to take control of it and kind of guide it the way you want it to be. And if you're the person that this was done to, you try to take control of the situation, it'll work for a while. And you'll get the person to be, you know, the straight and narrow and not screw up and this and that. Because if they do it because they want to, then that's one thing. But if they do it because they feel like they're forced to do it, they don't have a choice, they'll be remorseful for a hot minute, and then they won't. and then it'll be resentful, and then your whole, so it just goes round and round and round and round and round. So either counseling or breakup, but something, there's definitely going to have to be some type of intervention here, because you guys aren't going to be able to work through this on your own. Also, here we got the Ace of Pentacles representing a true opportunity, a real connection, something tangible. Do you have something tangible? Did the thing that you have with the other person more tangible than this that you got with me is tangible? You feel me? So you go around and around and around and around a circle here. And last but not least, we have the Five of Pentacles. The fear of being left out in the cold. The fear that, okay, I forgive you, then the next thing you know, things aren't working. What? You know? And, you know, and the fear that other person has that did the thing to begin with, there's always the fear in the back of their mind of, wow, you know, I wonder if I'm going to come home one day and not be able to get into the house because the doors changed, the locks on the door have been changed. So there's a whole bunch of round and round and round we go stuff with this. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down here. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? One more shuffle. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. So Spirit's saying, yep, going to be a reaction. Going to be a reaction. For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Sir Isaac Newton. There you go. So, in addition, we got rediscovery. Rediscovery. And that's saying that this situation is going to make you pause and do some rediscovering. Kind of make you re-evaluate some things. It's going to make you re-evaluate some things. So it's going to make you do some thinking, some deep thinking here. That's not always a good thing. And then we got core. Core means that you want to be in a situation where you can put all of your soul, all of your heart, all of your emotions into a situation and feel safe. And since this has happened, that has been, it's a possibility that has been irreparably damaged at this point. So we're going to have to decide where you go from here. All right. So that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you guys haven't already, this is, oh, by the way, this is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, however, and you want to know more about this situation, the link will be below. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Just take those parts that do and dismiss the rest. If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, the question would be, what are you waiting for? It's free, no problem. Just subscribe. It helps the algorithm. You help my channel. And I love you for it. All right? I love you for it anyway, but please subscribe anyway. All right, so with that being said, I love you guys. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. All right? So we'll definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.